Alrighty, howdy neighbors, and welcome back to My Vow to My Liege. Last time we found out this guy was a king, quote unquote, and a princess is now cursed by a sword. This game is weird. Also, he's begging for mercy right now, which is always wonderful. Jen gives me a bitter chuckle that sounds as if there were a lot of unspoken emotions mixed in with it. So much that I cannot meet his gaze. How am I supposed to answer him? Although I cannot tell if he is telling the truth. Guo Zhang has been a slave these past few years, and has tasted more than his fair share of hardship and bitterness. How could I not understand his overly cautious attitude? Don't I also live through every day the same dilemma and agonies of suspense? While Games can trust her friends without question, Fushai cannot.
也许大王还不信我，但人为刀俎，我为鱼肉。我就算诓骗大王活过了今天，还能骗到明天后天吗？
Maybe Your Majesty still does not believe me. But everything I have, including my own life, is at your mercy. If I lied to you, I might survive today. But would I be able to survive past tomorrow, or the day after?
说句冒犯的话，救活了女公子，各方皆大欢喜；救不活，也坏不过如今这般状况。
If I may speak my mind, if we save the princess, everyone will be happy. If we can't save her, then we'll be no worse off than we are right now. The longer we wait, the worse the consequences will be.
现在从水路出发，2日内绝对可以到达。如果神医说救不了，可当场斩下罪臣头颅，送到齐军面前。
If we leave now by the waterway, we can reach the doctor in 2 days. If the divine doctor says that she can't be saved, you may cut off my head and present it to the king of Kui. Done!
你是吴君，所以为了吴国让我戴罪，我不怨你。只是，明明有可以救回女公子的法子，却弃之不用。你真的甘心吗？
Yes, you are the king of Neeg. Therefore, I would not blame you if you used me as a scapegoat for the kingdom. But would you be satisfied if you did not, at least, try to save the princess?
追兵来了！女公子和我的命，齐国、吴国的邦交，就都在你的一念之间了。
They have caught up with me. The lives of the princess and I, and the diplomatic relationship between Neeg and Kui, are now in your hands.
赌赌看吧。
Let's take the gamble.
大胆勾践，竟敢逃狱，还挟持少君！
How dare you, Guo Zhang, to break out of prison and hold my liege under duress? Ooh, fuck! Give it a sec, give it a sec, give it a sec! When I see Wu Zizhu draw a sword, I knew that this was the best opportunity for us to kill Guo Zhang. As for the crime, dead men tell no tales. We can spin it however we please. But... Oh no! Stop him. No!
少君，
My liege, the king of Yue did nothing wrong. He's only telling us of a way to save Xiu Jiang.
少君离开后，他的病况又恶化了，恐怕今日就得将勾践人头交给齐师抵罪。
If you left, my liege, took a turn for the worse. I'm afraid that we will need to present Guo Zhang's head to the kingdom of Kui, should the worst happen today.
我是清白的，想过不分青红皂白便要杀我，公理何在？
I understand, but where's the justice in this when the Prime Minister wishes to execute me before learning the truth?
要计较公理道义，3年前你就该死了。
You want justice? Then you should have died 3 years ago.
勾践与越国亲族性命担保，我不仅没有半分不忠，还能救回女公子性命，避免无期战祸。
I swear upon the lives of the people of Yue and my clan that I have never been disloyal. Not only can I save the life of the princess, but I will also prevent a war from breaking out between Kui and Ni.
何须浪费他人性命？现在，你就可对吴国尽忠。
There's no need for any other lives to be lost but yours. You show your loyalty to Ni right now. Uzishu lets out a cold chuckle as he brandishes his sword. Washang turns pale and yells out to me.
那个声音叫做骑士。
The divine doctor is called Zishi. Zishi. Chapter 3. What the fuck? This game hurts my brain in a way I cannot even begin. Also, if you remember from the very first episode, they asked us to only play until chapter 10. Like, actually, they're like, please, oh please, don't spoil it. Only play until chapter 10. And so that's what I'll be doing. I might post about the ending, just to say whether I like it or not, or whether I recommend playing the whole way through. But as far as playthroughs go, I can only play until chapter 10. Which is kind of sad, because I'm enjoying the absurdity. A thin layer of mist covers the surface of the water, as a faint golden light shimmers on its surface. The morning air is a little cold, but very refreshing. Today's weather is the perfect weather for us to set off on our trip. Why is it taking so long?
今天天气好，河道也拥挤。现在我们伪装成商旅，没法驱赶其他船只。
The river is crowded today due to good weather, and since we are disguised as merchants, we are in no position to hurry the other boats. Fine. Just make sure to speed the boat up once we're past the Zoo River.
神医所住的祝罗村就在水边，我昨日就已经传信过去，他会在村里等着我们的。
Zoo Lao Village, where the miracle doctor is staying, is by the river. Yesterday I sent him word of our departure. He'll be waiting for us in the village. I turned to look at Shou Zhang. She seems withered and dry. Her complexion has darkened a lot, a result of her inability to eat or drink. Even Zhang Dan could do nothing about it. If it weren't for the jadefish amulet that I carry everywhere with me, she might not be able to hold out for another day. The most ominous thing is that she's still clutching that dagger with monstrous strength.
西施医术无法卓然，女公子定然无忧。
Zishi's medical knowledge and methods are peerless. The princess is no longer in danger. Zishi. Or Zai. It might be Zai. Zaishi. Do you know anything about his background?
因为他的住所在河岸西侧，又姓施，所以当地人都称他为西施。
Because he lives in the western banks and has the surname Shi, the locals there call him Zaishi.
西施从未离开过祝罗村，也不让村民对外说起他，所以什么来历，罪臣也不清楚。
Other than that, I have no clue about his background. He does not leave Zhaolao village, nor does he let the other villagers talk about him to outsiders. So that's how it is.
但罪臣怀疑他是施家的后人。据闻施家家主曾任吴国大柱，料想大王必定知道施家吴越第一巫的威名。只可惜几年前与人斗法后惨遭灭门。
I suspected that he's a descendant from the Shi family. I'm sure you know that the people of the Shi clan were the most powerful mages of all of Nig and Yue. And that magical battle that happened a few years ago resulted in the death of the entire clan. We know about that, but we were unaware of any survivors.
虽然以上都是罪臣的推测，但亦是敢冒险向大王推荐西施的原因。大王连日奔波，气色不佳，到祝罗村之后， 也可请西施为您看看。
Although it is but my own speculation, it is also the reason why I'm daring to take a gamble and recommended him to your majesty. Since you are very busy every day with that sickly complexion, we should have Zai Shi take a look at you as well once you reach Zhou Lao village. Good work, King Yue.
罪臣惶恐。
The honor is mine. The silence settles over the cabin. Chen Fang crosses his arms and stares at Guo Jing. Makes Guo Jing uncomfortable, so I. Say something that eases tension. Chen Fang, I'm a little tired.
我去为少君铺床，少君多加小心。
I'll go prepare your bed. My liege, please be careful. Chen Fang shoots Guo Jing an icy look. Not only does he not give Guo Jing the respect one should show a king, but he doesn't even attempt to hide his enmity for him one bit. Guo Jing can only pretend that he doesn't notice it and awkwardly looks away. Please pardon Chen Fang's rude behavior.
哪里？幸好不是武相国，我的胆子还受得住。
Please don't mention it. At least it is the Prime Minister Wu. My nerves can only take so much. In the past, I would have burst out laughing at his antics, but now I can't even crack a smile. Wu Zhang realizes how rude he was and quickly tries to apologize. You know that we are not angry,
可我怕你生气。
but I'm afraid that you will become angry. Afraid. What a useful word. Considering the armies of Ni nearly obliterated the kingdom of Yue, and the life of their king is now in my hands, he should be afraid. Instead, it's come to this. What else can you say of our friendship? I waved my hand at Guozhan and I gestured to have him return to what he was saying. I step out of Shou Zhang's cabin for a breather in the bar of the ship. Although my jade fish is protecting me from the effects of the curse, my chest still feels uncomfortable from the negative air around the princess. I hesitate just before stepping onto the deck. Excuse me. Guo Zhang is sitting there on the bow. He looked into the distance where the water flows. His only figure stands out from the busy scene of boats coming and going around us. That's all the words that I'm about to say. Ever since he begged me for mercy, he has stopped being Aju, a beautiful and fragile piece of glass. Once it shatters, it can never be glued back to how it was before. What's more, should he step out of line, I will need to kill him. That'd be hard to go back into the cabin.
无耻无辱，叛蒙封神，无还苟活，何苦存传？
The shameless king of Neeg, the betrayer of his religious sect, and the sealer of his god. A dog's life brings no joy, so why do you struggle to hang on to it? My chest is hurting very badly. It's happening again, and it seems far too soon. The previous attack occurred only a few days ago. Cannot let myself be defeated now. I still have things to do. Wow! Look at it go! Once again, I see a big white fish swim toward me, out from the darkness. The scales emit a brighter glow, and in the brightness, a youth appears before me. Smiling, he says, "Don't be afraid." God, it hurts to look at. With my agony, I reach out to him. Yiguang. It's just a nightmare. Chen Fang. I hear a noise. I call out for my guards. They burst out of the cabin. Oh! As I open the door, a black feathered arrow flies right past me and launches up the door. Chaos meets me at the bow. In this time I could barely pick out Chen Feng and Guo Zhong. They are leading the guards, who are distinguished as crewmen, or disguised as crew members, fight against a group of attackers dressed in black. The attacks are the followers of the Dragon God. I draw my sword and rush to Shuo Zhang's cabin. There was something odd about the incident at Tiger Hill. I've heard that they may have come for Xiao Zhang. Indeed, the bed is empty. I look around and see a trail of wet droplets that lead from the red to outside of the door. With the fight at the bow, there should be no guards at the stern. I grit my teeth and rush to the stern of the boat. At the stern, 2 followers of the Dragon God. One is Xiao Zhang as they prepare to jump onto the approaching bamboo boat. I raise my sword and rush at them. I manage to injure one of the 2 men, and he gives a yelp as he falls. Falls to the Dragon God and magicians. They are helpless when pitted against an ordinary swordsman who has trained for a long time like me. I get the chance to rush to Xiao Zhang. The other person uses her to shield and viciously kicks me right in the chest with sacred seal rests. Oh, it's getting darker. Oh no. Damn, if they managed to steal away Xiao Zhang, everything we've done up till now would have been for naught. Hey. Xu?
狗贼！我杀了你们！
Fast, I'm gonna kill you.
他来了，别管他们！
What if you forget about them? I don't think so. The men is ready to rush at them as they escape and manage to grab hold of their legs. 2 men land on the deck with a bang, as Xiao Zhang slips out of their grasp and into the water! Xiao Zhang disappeared beneath the fast-flowing waters. Without a second thought, I dive in after her and barely manage to catch her in my arms. The fact of me hidden in the water caused me to black out for a moment. I come to while struggling against the current, but my limbs are no longer obeying me. I must fight for control. The water and the glow in my arms are both colder than ice. The dimness of my consciousness, I can see that big, pale fish again. Hey. It's a dream. It's a reality. Who's calling out to me? My figure approaches me with open arms. Just hurts so badly. In my pain, I reach my chest, but my arms will not move. Someone is weighing me down in my arms. A person with a sickly, dehydrated complexion, like a dry twig. Xiao Zhang. Blurry thoughts are clear now. Quickly raised a finger to her nose to see. Oh good, she's still breathing.
那边找过了没有？
Maybe search over there.
找过了，没有。
I search there, but there's nothing. I want to call out, but I see men in black, and no, they are not my men for the royal guards. Damnable followers of the Dragon God. As they are near, I can only carry Xiao Zhang quietly into the water. There's some tall grass behind a tree.
我好像听到有什么声音。
I hear something.
你先盯着岸上，我到河里那堆草里看看。
You keep an eye on the bank while I search the tall grass by the river.
稀稀拉拉的，一眼就可以看到了，也值得找。
You can see from just a glance. Do you really need to search so thoroughly?
先驶到万年船。
Better to be safe than sorry. Suddenly, there's disturbance and the patch of tall grass starts to sway. I then see a black spear hit the water. It misses me by a hair's breadth. I Xiao Zhang by the waist. I try to move away from the spear without making too much movement. The Dragon God's follower keeps throwing his spear into the water. It almost hits me a few times. After minutes, my body runs out of oxygen. I can't help but release a few bubbles.
娘的，不是叫你看好岸上的吗？
Damn it, didn't I tell you to watch the banks of the river?
看着呢。
I'm watching.
那怎么有丢石头的声音啊？
Then why did I hear a stone fall into the water?
啊！
Was there such a sound?
我过去看看。
I'll go over there and take a look. I carry Xiao Zhang out of the water. Before I can catch my breath, a pair of hands covers my mouth and drags us out of the tall grass. Shh. Hi. He stared at him in surprise. It was him who threw the stone that distracted the followers. Wishing left his eyes Shojing, who was still lying in my arms, I pointed to a large log that has fallen into the water. There, in the rotten log, was a big hole. I hurried to the log and hiding it together with Shojing.
水里什么稀里哗啦在响？
What happened? Why did it just skip? Something seems to be splashing in the water.
总算逮到你了！
We finally caught you. Huh?
是条鱼，个头也不小啊。
It was just a large fish.
娘的，害得老子戳半天。
Damn, we've been searching for half a day now.
那几个人，莫不是被冲到更下游去了？
They have been swept further down the river.
要是冲到关城附近，恐怕会被路人先发现。咱们快走！
They managed to get close to the border town. They might get picked up by passerby. Let's go.
都走远了，出来吧。
We should be gone now. Let's get out of here. Where are we?
应该是吴国边境关城的上游。
We should be upstream from Ni's border town. Followers of the dragon gods should act fast. We aren't even at a Ni yet.
你在怀疑我？
Do you not trust me? I'm not doubting anyone. I'm just trying to think of a way to prevent their next attack.
你的侍卫忠心不二，哼，所以就只有我会出卖你了。
Your guards are all loyal to a fault. And now, you are left with the only one who will betray you. We have never said that.
我们这就去关城，你把我交给吴兵看押，再找个当地人带路就行了。何必在这里跟我说这种外交辞令？
We will go to the border town. Once there, you can have your guards watch me. And as well as find a local guide to show you the way. So why are you being so formal with me now? No, I don't mean it. I've never doubted you as you.
你只是不信勾践。
It is Guo Zhang, who you do not trust. The way he stares at me makes the words I want to say stay locked in my throat. What can I do? I'm the only person who Shou Zhang can rely on. Even the slightest mistake can cause me a lot of pain and problems. Let's have a bitter laugh.
其实，你对阿九又有多大信任呢？怎么从没亲口向我坦诚你是女子？
How much do you really trust Aju? How come you never told me you were a girl? I stand there so silent as I clutch the hem of my clothes. But the expression on his face said, "So it is true." When did you discover that?
你以为呢？
When do you think? Guo Zhang lets out a snort as he carries Xiao Zhang and walks along the bank of the river. It was then that I see the clothes on his back were torn and tattered and covered in blood. What is... Oh, was it? Oh, no! In a dream, was it reality? Who was calling out to me? The other figure approached me with open arms. To the tip of the water, Shojing and I fell in. I walked away wordlessly. Thinking back, there were sharp rocks at the bottom of the rushing water. That idiot. Aju, wait for me. Girl, a map is not gonna help me. That's not gonna help me at all. We started a fire to help dry clothes. After a short break, we hurry along the bank of the river to the bridge that spans over the borders of Ni and Yui. We plan to cross the river that will lead us to Zhao Lao village. Judging by the map that Guo Zhang drew for us before we left Ni, the safest route would be to go through the border town, where we will meet up with Chen Fang and take the boat up the river to our destination. However, after hearing that the Dragon God's followers also plan to go to the border town, we decide against it and head straight for our destination. But a more pressing reason for the change is going to the border town would now add another 3 to 4 days to our trip, and I don't think Xiao Zhai will last that long. Guo Zhang does not object to this change in plans. He was so angry with me since he hadn't said much on his trip thus far. Our trek drags on uneventfully until the afternoon of the second day of our journey. We truly checked the saying when it rains it pours is true. As we almost reached the end of our journey, we discovered that the bridge collapsed. How did it?
回大王，前面河流就分支了，要去筑罗，非得乘船不可了。
Yes, Your Majesty, the river branches out ahead. So to get to Xiaolao village, we'll need to take a boat. Wu Sheng is finally taking the initiative to talk to me again, though he's keeping his head low. Can't tell if he is being humble or just mocking me. Is there not a pier nearby?
恐怕要绕回去关城附近才有。
We've heard that the nearest pier is at the border town.
喂，那边的小兄弟！
Greetings, you young people over there.
别怕见，只是个普通的农夫。
Don't draw your sword, he's just a farmer.
你们是要过桥吗？前几天下大雨，河水暴涨，给冲坏了。
Did you want to cross the river? It was washed away a few days ago by a surge in the river caused by a big storm.
阿叔，这里有船能去对岸吗？
Sir, is there a boat that can take us to the bank on the other side?
平时也有些小孩用竹排在河里抓着鱼，现在水那么急，谁都不敢下去喂河伯呀。
There's usually a group of children who fish on the bamboo rafts over there. But with the river so swollen, who would even dare to get so close to it?
啊，我们有急事要去对岸，求阿叔给我们指条路。
We need to get to the other side of the bank urgently. So could you please tell us how to get there?
再急也不能拿命开玩笑嘛！你们可以到阿叔村里歇几天，等界桥修好了再走。
No matter how urgent the issue is, you cannot make light of your own lives. You can come to my place and wait until the situation improves before being on your way. We need to do this to save a life, which is why I'm begging you.
作死的拦不住，再往下游走，河道左拐的地方有一片沼泽，人倒能趟过去，但是那地儿邪门的很，听说有妖怪出没。
You can't stop death from happening. If you go further downstream, there's a marsh that you may cross, but there are monsters in it.
我怎么没听说过？
Why have I not heard of it?
也是最近1、2年才有的事儿。心急要被鱼刺卡，阿叔不会骗你们的，还是等水退了乘船过河吧。
It only started happening 1 or 2 years ago. Haste makes waste. I will not lie to you, but it would be better for you to wait it out and cross later with a boat.
这个阿叔说的有道理。你一路都在喘气，就算你不愿去村里歇息，我们还可以绕回去关城。
Farmer's right. You've been panting through the entire journey, and even if you don't want to go to his village to take a break, we can go back to the border town. We cannot afford any delays. I look at Xiao Zhang anxiously. She's still unconscious on Guo Zhang's back, although the jade fish amulet is keeping her life hanging by a thread. Anyone would be half dead by now if they, like her, could not eat or drink for a few days.
唉，年轻人就是不拿命当回事儿，你们自己多小心啊！
Young people never value their lives. Please be careful. Thank you very much, sir. We'll be on our way. As you, I'm sorry, but I cannot wait any longer.
大王非凡，足以成国之重。罪臣没有资格反对大王的命。
Your Majesty is ever wise, and with the weight of the kingdom on your shoulders, I'm in no position to object to Your Majesty's order. It's not an order. Wu Zhang turns around to look at me. I look back at him with an expression of sincerity, as if the words had come from my heart. No matter what becomes of our relationship, I would never be able to put on an airs in front of him. I know that the harder I push on, the heavier the burden is for you. But Xiao Zhang is getting worse and worse.
知道。瞧你气成这样子。
I know. You don't need to be so anxious. He mumbles as he lifts Xiao Zhang higher on his back. And with long strides, he starts in the direction of the swamp. I secretly let out a sigh of relief and quicken my pace to catch up with him. The swamp is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Though the waters are not deep, the currents from the river had made them muddy. The forest canopy casts dark shadows all around us. so it's hard to watch our steps, making it difficult to walk. Surrounded by rotten trees as far as the eye can see, I am starting to become depressed.
走不到天黑，从现在开始就得想办法落脚了。
We should stop walking before nightfall. Right now we need to find some place to camp for the night. Camp here.
天黑了之后就辨不清方向了，倒是能看见幽魂山鬼。你敢不敢走啊？
It is easy to lose one's sense of direction once it gets dark. Might also encounter demons and ghosts, so I just don't want to keep on walking. I'm not afraid. You can't scare me.
哦，那这个大王怕不怕？
Look at the baby! They drew the snake so cute! I love him! Oh no. No, and His Majesty afraid of this. Usually turns out the snake covered in colorful patterned scales, and as thick as a hempen rope. He takes it and wears it in front of me. Be careful with that.
放心吧，没毒。
Don't worry, it's harmless. It's so cute. I miss he tosses the snake quite a ways from us. Man. Oh, this man is more like a wild man than a king of a kingdom.
不然大王以为我是怎么活过这3年的？
How do you think I survived as a slave for the past 3 years? With a sense of guilt, I lower my head and stare at my feet. The life of a king who has become a slave is not as fraught with hardships, but it is also filled with loneliness, and there would be no one willing to lend a helping hand. What would it be like for a person who has, since birth, led a life of luxury, to now lead such a miserable life of humiliation? What's more, he has not once complained about it to me. From the hardships that I've experienced since I began the journey, I think I can understand him a bit better now.
这种时候，野人比国君派得上用场，不亏。
At a time like this, a wild man is more useful than a king. I'm not... Oh, that's not good. Ugh. How's the sacred seal hurting at a time like this?
你怎么了？
Hey, what's wrong?
30年，不如死。
How happy are you with the wretched life of yours? You might as well just die. I blink my eyes as my consciousness returns. I realize that if Guo Jing had been a split second slower, I would have fallen into the mud. I just tripped, I'm fine. I secretly clutched the jade fish at my waist. Although it is only for a brief moment, the bitter animosity that I felt just then makes me tremble.
三生无念，生亦何欢？不如死。
How happy can you be with that wretched life of yours? You might as well just die.
三生无念，生亦何欢？不如死了。
How happy can you be with that wretched life of yours? You might as well just die.
三生无念，生亦何欢？不如死了。
How happy can you be with that wretched life of yours? You might as well just die. Get lost. Suddenly, I feel like there's someone grabbing hold of my hand. My eyes widen to find a washing at my side. I'm fine.
抢什么抢？你需要休息。
Stop being so hard on yourself. You need to rest. In another word, Guo Zhang pulls me under a big tree. I cannot refuse him when he's so insistent about it. The floating island that he has us sitting on makes me a little anxious. The ground shifts a little, but does not sink.
你的手是不是受伤了？
Did you hurt your hand? In my palm without thinking. It's covered in traces of blood that have taken the shape of the amulet.
你是傻子吗？
Are you stupid? He frowns as he treats my wounds. I watch him bend over my injury, and am reminded of our innocent days, when it was just me and Aishu. Those were the days where our troubles were as far away from us as the clouds in the sky. They were such beautiful but short-lived days.
你看上去很累了，睡吧。
You look tired. Would you like to take a nap? Reminded of the voices now, I shook my head. I'm hurt all over, so I don't think I'll be able to fall asleep. Let's just chat.
你以前就特别重视这块鱼，
Why are you so
有什么
attached?
来历吗？
Sorry. Why are you so attached to that jade fish? A friend gave it to me when we were children. It was his clan token, and it can drive out evil.
那位朋友一定很重视你。
That friend must really care a lot about you. Maybe. Shortly after giving me this jade amulet, he passed away. To this day, I don't know if he died for me or for me.
身为王子，国家和个人本来就没法彻底分开来看，何况如今你是国君。
As a king, there's no difference between yourself and your kingdom. It is especially true now that you are a king. True is what it means to be a king.
听起来却不像是愿意做的事情。
It sounds to me that you are unwilling to face that fact. I'm afraid that I haven't performed well.
其实，我认出之前咬着我们不放的人是龙神信徒。
To tell you the truth, I have known for quite a while now that it is the followers of the Dragon God that have been persistently chasing after us.
吴越相邻，当年河驴大动干戈剿灭龙神信徒，我岂会不知？黑衣覆面和刺青是他们的标记。
How could I not know of the time he Lu tried exterminating all of the Dragon God's followers, especially when the kingdoms of Nig and Niue share a border? I even know that black clothing and tattoos are their trademarks.
你跟我说句老实话吧，他们是为报仇而来的。
Please answer me honestly. Are they doing this for revenge? Yes. Meijin, the previous head priest of Nig, had intended to unify the Dragon God's followers in an attempt to take over the throne. So we had all of the traitors executed.
这也是逼使你隐瞒女子身份继位的原因吗？
Is that why you had to pretend to be a man to succeed the throne?
早在虎丘山上，我就怀疑你是个女子了。
I've long had my suspicions that you were a girl. Even back when we were at Tiger Hill. I'm shocked. Never thought that he would have suspected me for so long.
你又何须这么惊讶？我们那是太过亲近了。
Why are you so shocked? We're close friends then. Maybe too close.
老实说，我到现在也分不清，到底你是吴王，还是你是个女子，更让我震惊。
To be honest, even now, I don't know what's more shocking. That you're the king of Nig, or that you're a girl. It feels like a diss. I don't know if it is, but it feels like a diss.
也许最让我震惊的是，你把吴国治理得很好。
Maybe what shocks me the most is how well you've managed to rule the kingdom of Nig. Do you really think so? Yeah. That I managed the kingdom of Nig very well. Ha ha.
真的，我知道这有多难。毕竟，我也曾经是国君。
Yes, I know that that hasn't been easy. After all, I too was once a king. Why did you not expose my identity as a girl?
因为我觉得，我们是同类。
Because I've always felt that we're very similar. Similar?
你认为是你扮成假小子为王荒唐，还是我从国君沦为奴仆更荒唐？
Which do you think is more ridiculous? You dressing up as a boy to succeed the throne, or me, a king who is now a slave?
世事颠倒无常，仿佛造化弄人，命不由我。
Seldom do we see the world turned upside down, but Lady Luck makes fools of us mortals, and now I cannot take control of my own fate.
但是，我不认命。
But I won't give up. Now I gain control of my own destiny. Which means he's planning on killing us. Execute. I'm stunned. Guo Zhang gazes up at the sky that is half covered by trees. His expression... Oh, the expression in his eyes dazzles me, and I cannot look away. How do you plan on taking control of your destiny? It's a good question.
只要一息尚存，我誓不言休。
As long as there's life within me, I swear that I will not give up.
结果生也好，死也罢，我命由我创。
I will continue to live. Good. If I die, so what? I will live my life to its fullest. You say that. I see myself struggling for my life under those big dragon claws that let out a blood-curdling scream. In that instant, I finally understand why Guo Zhang and I are so similar. We both tasted the pain of loss too many times to allow our fates to control us. To not struggle against this oppression. To take control of my destiny. Guo Zhang, do you want to return to Yue? Guo Zhang whips his head around to look at me with bright eyes. We stared at each other for quite a while before he finally nods his head.
想，
Yeah. I can punish you for treason for what you just said.
我本来也有无数种方法可以达成目的。我可以欺瞒你，讨好你，甚至在计划为大王献上西施的时候，我都可以暗中算计你。
I also have countless ways to achieve my goal. I could deceive you, please you, and even bargain with you like I did when I offered you the information on Zaishi. Whoops. Why haven't you done so?
因为你能明白我，
Because you know me like no one else does.
你明白我，正如我知你为王，比常人多出太多苦处。
You know me, just like how I know that you are the king. We have tasted far more hardships than the common people.
我敬佩你，所以我不愿骗你。
I admire you, so I don't wish to lie to you. He said games. Of which shire, your majesty? Games. Fine. Once we have cured Shoujiang, I'll allow you to return to Yue. Shoujiang wears an expression of disbelief. With eyes wide open, he quickly kneels down and prostrates himself before me.
戒，感激不尽。
The sinner cannot think you're enough. Stop, don't think me so hastily. There will be conditions that you must agree to before you can return. Countries north of the river have always despised yet feared Ni. War will break out sooner or later. Though the kingdom of Chu has been heavily destroyed, its foundations still stand. It's only a matter of time before they retaliate against Ni. We must manage the kingdom of Yue, as well as that Ni must have another ally. I may regret that decision that I made today, but I must definitely understand you. Aju, I want you to take control of your own destiny. Guo Zhang stares at me with his mouth wide open, and finally kneels down with sworn bows before me. The pain in my chest slowly fades, and I can't help but smile. This is a gamble, but who is to say I don't have choices? That I won't be able to take control of my own destiny. Enough. Kneeling and bowing here in this barren and untamed mountain is pretty foolish. Hug it up.
也对。
You're right. We look at each other and burst out laughing. Oh, hello! How are you? I don't think I've seen you before.
怎么了？
What is it? I think I hear a strange noise.
我也听到了。小心后面！
You return. It seems to be getting closer. Watch your back. Turn around. Something smelling of rotting flesh flies on my face. I immediately reach out and grab it. It's Snake. Let's take down this other thing. And then, as it reels on itself, I notice that it is black and about 2 feet long. It cannot be. I almost saw several black snakes spring out of the water, came at us like black arrows. With my sword in hand, I can smell the putrid stink of snake blood, as that seems to permeate all around us. These snakes are far bigger than the one that first attacked me. If one of them were to wrap their bodies around us, we'd be in serious danger.
怎么越杀越多了？
Is it that they keep coming after, or even after we've killed so many? The strange noise I hear seems to be getting louder and louder. I look glance behind me. I see hundreds of black snakes slithering on the trees and rotten logs that barely stay afloat due to their weight. In the distance, there is this tempest blowing.
快跑！
The thing throws Shoujian over his shoulder and grabs my hand as he feels the floating on. He knows which direction we need to go.
来不及仔细看了，凭感觉吧。
There's no time to look. Just have to go for distance. Part of this rock is very soft. We seem to sink deeper into the ground each step that we take. We would have been too tired to move if it hadn't been for our short reprieve. Although we are not much better off now for it. Duck. I slashed at the snake, but it was as thick as a child's thigh. But a snake blood splashed on my face. Ew. And no time to wipe it off. With backsplash, I kill yet another enemy of unknown origin. Fortunately, since we know what his shape is are, Black Snake falls on his shoulders and nearly causes him to slip into the water.
这肯定是那位阿叔说的沼泽精怪。
It's the swamp monster that the phone was talking about. I must say, the normal snakes gather like this to kill us. We're unable to take a break due to the mountain of snakes. After killing an endless number of snakes, the trees thin out some. We finally see more ground than just floating around.
看来不远了，再坚持一下。
Looks like the exit isn't far now. Let's keep going. Something isn't right. Can you feel it?
攻击我们的大蛇变少了。等等，他们在拼命向前游。
Well, snakes attacking us. Wait, they're swimming ahead of us now. Planning a frontal attack.
一群臭蛇有那么聪明吗？
Can a nest of snakes be that intelligent? Yes, it can. Let me shake a little. From the nest, the better see what the snakes are congregating. There's a dark clump of bush that starts to grow taller and clearer as I get. As I see a smooth, slippery bone in the clearing, the black python. That is a few hundred feet long and is charging right at us. Huh? The thing pushes me away, and with one slash, he gives the python a horizontal gash on its belly. And if this giant python doesn't bleed from the cut. Its belly gushes even more huge snakes. Saw several black snakes wriggling out from its belly, but the wound closes before our very eyes, like it's never been wounded in the first place. What the natural scene is making our hair stand on end.
龙神信徒
Follows the dragon god. We're past to see a few black figures in black standing at the higher ground, singing a strange and accursed song. The bodies emit black smoke, like awe, that seems to follow the eerie chant as it enters the giant black python.
果然是他们在搞鬼。
As I thought, this is their doing. Let's cut off the snake's head.
信徒交给你了。
Leave the followers to you. Finishing his sentence, he flings Shojing at me and rushes at the giant python with a slash.
臭蛇，冲我来啊！
Go snake, come at me. Time I hold on to Shojing as I grit my teeth and run in the other direction. Neither of us could defeat such a strange monster. The only way to win is to get rid of the source, the dragon god's followers. Ajumi must have also thought of this, which is why he was trying to bait the snake. If I were to worry about him and turn back, I'd be betraying his trust in me. We were already at the edge of the swamp. All we need is a last-ditch effort. Suddenly a person in black lets out a strange scream.
什么？
What the? Really didn't finish shouting and turn around. Some floor starts to bubble as hundreds of black snakes leap out. With an eye, they join together with the giant python, being charging straight at me.
快跑！
Run. Giant python comes at me like the wind, and there's no time for me to make an escape. My sense of dissatisfaction rises within me. My entire body suddenly turns into energy. Nonetheless, I saw my sword at the pitch black belly of the python. If only I had this kind of courage to face the giant white beast 5 years ago. To control my destiny. I look at the belly of the python with my sword, and I give a howl of anger. It then opens its mouth wide and rushes at me. Suddenly hundreds of swords rise out of the water around me, pursuing the giant python. With one attack, the water swords manage to shred the monster into thousands of pieces. Splatters of mud fly onto my face as I stand there in a daze. It's a snake monster made out of mud. And what were those swords of water? Oh my, hello. An S-level tornado. Water swords fly majestically through the sky toward the giant snake, which is attacking Gorgia. Mesmerizing figure in white dances gracefully. His sword strokes are so fast that they look like flashes of lightning. His long sleeves sway like a long tail of the big, beautiful fish that frequents my dreams. It all seems so unbelievable against the tragic backdrop of mud and blood. Vision starts to blur from the series of water and mud as I watch the giant snake getting cut into thousands of pieces by the water swords. Followers let out wretched screams before falling dead as their evil souls leave their bodies. We're saved. Body goes limp like a ball falling from midair, and I tumble to the ground. And I stare forlornly at the figure in white as I'm overcome with a feeling of familiarity. He is Clarity. Wishing rushes to my side, but a pair of strong and fair hands are one step ahead of him. They gently pick me up into their embrace. With the problem solved, the long-forgotten feeling of security overcomes me, and my consciousness slowly fades. Someone sighs softly in my ear.
莫怕。
Don't be afraid. I just got an achievement, boyfriends!
诸神仪式太过凶险，我虽然希望你别参加，但是这是非击无子孙不可。
Why was that the achievement I got? Alrighty. Chapter 4. It is too dangerous for you to attend the ritual to kill the dragon god. I hope you will be spared, but I know that it is of the utmost importance that every member of the royal family attend. The head priest has already informed me of the dangers, but you are not afraid. I will be just as brave as you.
就知道你会这样说。来，这个给你。
I knew you would say that. Here, this is for you. This is the jade fish amulet that never leaves your side.
余玉寄宿着玉灵，我自少已无力供养，他的力量早已不逊于我。
Yes, this jade amulet houses a magical spirit, which I have nourished with my own magical powers for a long time now. Now its power is on par with mine. Isn't it supposed to be given to your future yin fish as a token of love? Why are you giving it to me?
若有什么万一，余玉能救你的命。
If something should happen, this amulet can save your life. That's all the more reason why I should not take it. What will happen if your powers aren't enough when you are alone on Tiger Hill?
必须先在太湖把龙神精魂封入大鼎，才会运到虎丘以见阵加固的。我这边没那么危险，你就拿去吧。
You have to seal the Dragon God's spirit in the sacred ding before transporting it to Tiger Hill, to have the seal reinforced by the sword formation. You will be in more danger than me, so you should take it.
就当是安我的心。等秋季结束后，你再还我，好不好？
Just take it. Oh, just think of it as giving me peace of mind and take it. You can return it to me once the ceremony's over. Agreed? So you feel that way. Fine.
今之所愿，唯望你能平安。
My only wish in this life It's for games to be safe. Hehe. Sunlight. After a few days of continuous rain and gloomy skies, the warm and gentle sunlight is especially comforting. If only it wasn't so bright. Wait, where am I? Tumble out of bed and look around. It seems as I am alone in a simple, tidy wooden hut. The smell of medical herbs hangs in the air. I find that all my wounds have already been treated, and even my usual ailments are not giving me as much pain as they normally do. I take in my surroundings with suspicion. I cannot find my sword. Having no choice, I pick up a stick that is laying on the ground and give a few practice swings. Good, this should be helpful. Wait a minute. Where is Aju and Shuozhang?
哎呀，小哥你醒了。
Hey lad, are you alright? A plainly dressed village woman appears. She puts down her broom and comes to greet me warmly.
你肚子肯定饿了，阿姐给你做鱼羹，你快先回屋歇着啊。
You must be hungry. I will make you some fish soup while you rest in the hut. Wait a minute, missus. Suddenly feel something hold me back. Looking down, I see that I'm surrounded by the village children. They eye me with curiosity.
去，把客人吓着了，先生下次不给糖吃了啊。
Shoo, you're scaring a guest. If you don't stop it, the gentleman will not give you any sweets next time. The village children disperse like a school of small fish and laugh as they run away. I look down at my stick awkwardly. Missus, can you please tell me where I am?
这是祝罗村呐。
This is Zhoulao Village. Zhoulao Village. Is there a doctor by the name of Zishi here?
小哥，这就是西子的家呀。
Laddie, this is Mr. Zishi's house. I look around the area to see a simple and clean courtyard surrounded by a few wooden huts. In the middle of the courtyard lay a few bamboo sheaves. Or sieves. Sheaves? One of those. On them are strange planks and insects that were left to dry, yeah. It really does look like a residence for a doctor. The village woman continues to explain.
你们几个被先生从沼泽救了回来，身上都有伤，睡了好几天呢。那沼泽有精怪，你们遇到了先生，运气真是好得不得了。
When the gentleman rescued you and brought you out of the swamp, you were all covered in wounds. You had slept for a few days after that. You are all very fortunate to have survived the monsters in the swamp. It's true. Do you know where the two people who were with me are? Missus, have you seen them?
那是当然啦。
Of course. The village woman takes out a piece of cloth from her pocket and hands it to me.
这是你那位兄弟让我转交给你的，他昨天一早就离开村子了。
This is what that young man asked me to pass to you. He left the village yesterday morning. Anxious to unfold the cloth. The message from Gorjan. Yes, I'm going to the border town to look for the others. Please trust me and wait for me. As you.
那个小妹嘛，一两句话说不清楚，你跟我来。
As for that little girl, I cannot explain it. You'd better follow me. The village woman brings me to a hut and takes out a bunch of keys.
这穷乡僻壤的，倒也不是防贼，主要是怕村里那些小毛头不懂事，不是故意把人锁起来的。
Although there is nothing to steal from this poor remote village, we're afraid that the village idiot might do something stupid. Sounds about right. We had only meant to protect her by locking her up. She unlocks the door while apologizing to me. String? In the dark of this hut. Oh, it is dark in this hut, and after my eyes adjust to the darkness, I'm greeted with a shocking sight. Shuo Zheng seems to be floating mid-air. Her arms, which have been curled tightly in front of her, are now lying by her sides. The ominous dagger that she had been holding is also suspended in mid-air. It is now dangling tipped down directly over her heart. If it falls but a few inches, it'll pierce her heart. There's a bird engraved on the dagger, with gems in its eyes, and they gleam sinisterly. It feels like it is trying to read my mind. The village woman suddenly pulls me back as I'm about to take a step in. She's a lot of strength for someone so petite. Her one yank forces me to take a few steps backward.
哎，千万别进去，会碰乱那些线的。
Be careful. Don't go in or you'll bump into the strings. Strings? It is then that I notice that the shiny reflects the light coming in through the door. It is one of the many strands of silver string that's heavily strung all over the hut. There's also these silver strings that are holding up the girl and the dagger, making them look like they're floating in midair upon first glance.
先生交代过，在小妹醒来之前，碰不得那些线。
The gentleman has instructed that no one should touch these strings before the girl wakes up. Saying this, the village woman locks the doors and hands the keys over to me with a smile.
不过他说，等你看过了之后，就把钥匙给你。你想看随便看，就是千万别再踩进去了。
He also said that once you've awoken and have seen this, I should hand the keys over to you. Feel free to look in on her, but please don't go in. Thank you, Mrs. And where's Mr. Zaishi?
他去河边清洗草药了。你从院子出去，顺着左边的小路下坡就能看到了。
He went to the river to wash his herbs. If you take the footpath down, you'll see him on the left. Thank you. After thanking the village woman, I turn around and run out of the courtyard. And with that, I am going to end this episode here. So thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you later.